Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Legends. In the last part, we did some stuff around the city that I can't remember because it's been a while since I recorded the last part. And now we're going to continue on. Now, first off, thank you guys so much for 80 subscribers. That came as a surprise when I uploaded up the channel about an hour ago. So I figured I might as well get this done and started with. Yeah, that was grammar. Now, I said in between parts that I'd pretty much be upgrading all the weapons that I had. And I did that. With the Game Shark code, which gave me a crapload of Zenny. However, then I realized there's two weapons that I'm forgetting. And I know, and in between parts I looked up where they were located. So now we're going to go get those. First off, the Bloom Bear parts we're going to need for one of the weapons. And I'm actually going to need to cut to the next location because it's kind of a walk away. I'm heading to the sub-gate that was near the Marlwolf fight, so I'll see you guys over there. I'm heading in the wrong direction. Alrighty, here we are. Now, the final item is actually in an area I completely forgot existed, and the thing is, the door to it was right in my way, but I just forgot it was there. In fact, you can see it on the map right now. Now, there's technically the last two chests in the... Well, not the last two chests, but the last two ruins items are in this direction, so this is the last time we're going to see these ruins, so yeah. My grammar is failing greatly today for some reason. I apologize for that. Anyway, there's a chest with an item in it, so we want that. Okay, this is not going to end well for me. Cannon kit, that is the last item to use for weapon development. And jump away. Whew. And over here we have what is the last two chests, otherwise. I think this one's just as any. Yep. By the way, the weapon I have equipped is the shining laser we got last part, fully upgraded, so... Rah! Fully upgraded, this thing rips through the final boss, and I want to say 6 seconds. So, yeah. I might be showing that off after the credits. And the last accessory in the game, triple access. That is 1 to every stat aside attack, I believe. And with that, we're done item hoarding, so gonna meet you back at Roll's truck. Alrighty, here we are. So let's do those last two item developments. Gonna miss that jingle. So the cannon kit we used to make the powered buster. The false walls in certain areas can actually be broken down by this weapon. For a while it was actually my main weapon, and it's actually really good. Doesn't have a good rate of fire, but it hurts, and it has some good range to it. And the Bloom Bear was used to make the Machine Buster. It's essentially, what was the name of the weapon? Similar to the Ray Splasher from Megaman X3, actually. Though you guys haven't seen that Let's Play yet. Spoilers! So now let's go to the special weapon stuff so I can show you this. With the money I got, which is a lot, as you can see, I was able to upgrade pretty much every weapon, but the only ones that haven't been are those two, so let's just do that. If you guys haven't figured it out by this point, my only policy with Game Shark codes is that I use them if it saves me time. Like grinding like this. Other than that, it's pretty much off limits. Plus, might as well show it off, right? I mentioned before, but every weapon's special does something different. Like, this increases rate of fire, other ones includes, other things like, what was it for the shining laser? It doesn't say! But like with the... Oh. Never mind. You get my idea. Pretty much every weapon special is unique. Like, I think the drill arm increases it... No, the vacuum arm increases its, strength, I believe. Or vacuuming strength. Oh, by the way, I want to point out something. With, like, the powered buster, you see that little thing in the back there? Yeah, that's not even Mega Man's shoulder. These things are huge on him for some reason. And yeah, that's the last item enhancement. Let's see, let's not change our weapon. I'm gonna keep the shining laser on for pretty much the rest of the game. I do want to move the support car to the main gate, though. Alright, let's leave. Now, also, with the money I got, I also bought all the upgrades that I could at the shop. That is the wrong button. And that includes, well, first off, upgrading all my armor. But for some reason, the energy canteen goes up to 99 units. Why would you ever need that many? I mean, I understand some people aren't that good at games, but that's just ridiculous. Anyway, it's time for the final charge. Now, I'm going to warn you, pretty much after this, the rest of the part's going to be largely cutscenes. I think around maybe 20 minutes worth of them, so, yeah. But hey, at least we get to hear the awesome music one last time. I think I've mentioned it before, but that really is my only downfall with Mega Man Legends 1 here, is that the soundtrack, certain tracks aside, aren't that memorable. Like, I personally love this song, the Apple Market theme, and a couple other songs, but it's mostly atmospheric, which can work, but for Mega Man games, I expect some catchiness. Legends 2 does somewhat better with that, I will admit. Wow, this place is getting brighter than I remember it being. Holy hell. And we're at the bottom. Now, you're technically supposed to come here first, because this is where you learn you need 3 keys.
Huh? There's some writing. Watcher. What is that supposed to mean?
Clearly it's because we're watching him throughout this adventure, right? Or maybe it means you guys out there. Dun dun dun.
The second door. What is this? It reads... Sleeper.
Oh, me in the mornings. Cool.
The third door. What does this one say? Dreamer? Well, it should be the last one.
I have nothing for this one, honestly. Oh, you're kidding me. Another ruin. Ruin within ruin. Really? Ooh, map.
What's happening to me? This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before. Something is telling me there's danger here, that it shouldn't be opened. It's a man?
What happened to my helmet?
A person?
Was it you who awoke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you are designated Megaman Trigger. Please forgive me. I did not recognize you in your current configuration.
You know me?
You don't remember? Ah, I see. You have suffered memory loss, yes? Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbons? Purge? What are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limit. If this happens, they are to be purged immediately. My observation, if left unattended, the carbons will reproduce indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the island?
The carbons fit mass population model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no? Huh?
This is polite regrettable. It would be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient unit, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Eden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What? It's...
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Diesel, we've got to do something. We've got to stop him.
That's easier said than done. Besides, do you think we could beat him?
Well, what about Megaman?
I don't like it, but I can't think of anything better, so... Oh, here's a problem. Hey, Tron! How do you stop this thing?
Oh, this? Like
Fucking
this?
kid!
Megaman, are you all right?
Thanks for your help.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
Right.
It's not over between you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that, so be careful in there, okay?
Right. See you later.
Don't worry, Tron. If anyone can do it, he can.
I know.
Well then. That was some plot development. Mega Man's real name is Mega Man Trigger, and the island is filled with carbons. The sequel will go into what carbons are a bit more, but I'll save that for then. To us right now, they're just the people on the island. Also, really eerie music going on here. I've actually never noticed that. Power Stream. If I recall correctly, that is Buster Max, essentially. Yep. Let's do some quick shuffling around. I want energy, especially for this upcoming stuff. Where are my energy parts? Ah. Hello. Yeah, that looks good. Only 6 hours, really? Or 7? Huh, that's a record. Then again, I didn't do all the grinding. Now, as for the upcoming final boss, I'm technically going to fight him twice. Once, normally, which is the one you're going to be seeing. And after the credits, I'll show what he's like with the shining laser. Mind you, that won't really matter until like a half hour from now. Also, I like how at max power, our Buster becomes yellow like Classic. Damn, ineffective. Hey, the mother load. You remember that? A plot point from, like, the beginning of the game's intro dialogue? Yep, they decided to say, hey, we didn't forget about it, though I do like the way this thing looks. That's pretty cool. Though, technically, that's only the mother load in this game's perspective, but we'll get more into that in the sequel. Actually, I just realized it has a marking on the map. Cool. Now one of these has a chest down it, and I do want to get it. It's not this one. Okay. Or wait, do any of them have a chest on them? I forget. Oh, ho, hello. Kind of weak enemies to be throwing at us this late in the game, don't you think? And here we are. The final save point. Yep, we've got to do what we got to do. And that guy's name is Megaman Juno. Now, one thing I kind of wish this game had right here... Well, first off, I'm going to save... Well, let's recharge energy first, just in case. One thing I wish this game had at this point was a return to surface option so you didn't have to go all the way back to the previous ruins. Mind you, if you're me and you're 100%, that doesn't really matter, but still. Was this where I was saving the entire game? I think so. It's taken a while, so that means something. Yep. Alrighty. Looks like we're all set. Let's go off after Juno.
It appears I miscalculated the odds of your ability to escape that trap. You are, however, too late. Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room. All that remains now is to wait for Eden to enter transmission range and send the command to execute the reinitialization of this island. Once that command is received, the 10,000 workers aboard Eden will execute it immediately. My estimates indicate their work will be completed in less than 5 minutes. Now that Eden has been activated, any further interference from you will remain on file, thus tarnishing my operating record. Fortunately, you are suffering from memory loss and fragmentation. Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby exercise my prerogative of correctional dispensation.
Prerogative? Of correctional? What?
Allow me to rephrase. I will exercise my authority to terminate your program.
Okay, audio cut out there. He was going to say terminate your program. I don't know why that cut out. Juno here is honestly really easy. He has a small health bar, but it's a beefy one at the same time. He has his own little shining laser he likes to use, he can fly at you, and he can also do this weird little ground pound move. Honestly, he's kind of a letdown. And like every other enemy in the game, circle strafing is his grand weakness. Legends 2 thankfully changed the boss department up a bit from that, so yeah. Oh, that's right, he also has these arm lasers, I forgot about those. Oh boy! Okay. I do like his kind of polite demeanor though, so he was like, ready to die? Why, thank you. I actually do really like Juno's design too. I don't know why. Though I do question the whole Rayman arms to detach from his body thing. And why he has no legs. Okay. Yeah, not really much to say about this phase. It's pretty standard. I'm trying not to use the shining laser because I'll just leave nothing left in that lake. Oh, come on. I do believe on hard mode this guy's attacks are automatic shield breakers, and I think his health bar is doubled, if not tripled. In fact, this entire boss fight on hard mode is really hard. Okay.
Ready?
Oh, come on. Okay, this attack. Ow! Pretty much he slams down from the ground, then causes his fists to do the same and does mass damage. Never really got how that attack worked. The shockwave was nowhere near me! PlayStation 1 coding. Admittedly, this entire fight is kind of elongated by the fact he teleports all over the place, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And he really does hurt. Oh boy. And keep in mind, my damage is reduced by 75%, and he's still doing that much, so... Without any armor, this guy would be doing a lot of damage.
My. It would appear that I have made an error.
No!
You were nearly successful in terminating my life support subroutine functions. But do not be disappointed. It appears it will take longer than anticipated for Eden to reach its optimal altitude. If you can terminate me before then, you will be able to stop it. Assuming you are capable of deactivating me.
What?
Are you ready?
Okay, Phase 2 is much more intense than the first. He has a charge attack that he likes to use, that little arm fire attack, and he also has a certain attack that I'll wait to get until he uses to explain. Oh, he also has this fireball attack that I constantly forget exists, and he likes to jump around a lot. Now, first off, I want to say, this guy gives me a lot of Sigma vibes with this form. And also, his health bar is much larger in hard mode. Also, you might remember, back in the museum, there was a painting showing a blue knight fighting a purple-haired monster with a giant eye in the sky. Foreshadowing to this boss fight. I actually really like the detail. Didn't notice that until like my third playthrough, but that's really cool. Also, during this fight, it's notable that Juno's mannerisms take on quite a bit more of a brutish manner. Okay, here's the super attack. Shockwave on the floor. I'm gonna use the, canteen really quick. I'm gonna get hit immediately, I can tell, though. He likes to fire lasers from the sky while beating drums. On hard mode, you need to use the jet skis to get away from those. And he really likes to abuse that during the second half of the fight. Oh god. Ah. Where are those even coming from? There's a ceiling above us. Actually, no, there's just a black void. Honestly, though, on normal mode especially, and easy mode, obviously, he's no big problem. I will admit, he gave me some trouble on my first playthrough, but that's just because that was my first playthrough. Considering now I know how the entire game works, what buster parts to use, what sub-weapons to use, it's pretty easy. Though actually, I just realized, his little spine there reminds me a lot of the Bruno fight from last part or so. Maybe that was 2 parts ago. I can't remember. Hey, there you go.
It appears I was in error assuming that a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere. This is Megaman Juno. Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class. Authorization number 8677. Requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Stop! Stop it!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next activation.
Eden systems ready, awaiting confirmation. Requested backup of bureaucratic model Megaman Juno complete. Execution of Catalog's reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to Purifier First Class Megaman Trigger. Under suspicion of malfunction, Bureaucratic Model Third Class Juno has been deactivated by Megaman Trigger as per Ordinance 103. Megaman Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of Bureaucratic Model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute acknowledged. Priority given to Purifier First Class's command. Eden resuming standby mode and returning to pre-designated coordinates. Deleting log of Purifier First Class's correspondence as required by security ordinances. Requesting that notification to Mother be carried out by Purifier First Class, present bureaucratic authority, trigger.
I'll get you next time, Earth. Next time.
Data?
There's nothing to worry about anymore, Megaman. Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother too. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything.
Oh, you
what
tease.
You are, why you lost your memory, your original function, and mission.
Megaman! Megaman! Blasted contraption! It's always breaking down at the worst time!
Megaman, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Megaman, you won't believe what we saw. I'm glad these old eyes of mine lasted long enough to see it.
Calm down, Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Megaman? Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
But somehow, I know you'll always make it back. I have faith in you.
Thanks. See you soon. Data, let's go!
Ready? Megaman?
Ready.
All right, we're ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, Ro.
Tell me, do you really have to go so soon? After all you've done for us, please stay a while longer. We haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Well, it's not that we don't want to stay. It's just that we've got some unfinished business that we've got to take care of. Right?
Yep.
That's right. Besides, now that we've got a refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
If you must go, won't you at least come to town and say goodbye to everyone?
I suppose we should at least say goodbye, eh? Hey, Megaman, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Megaman, and say goodbye to the junkman's wife for me.
Okay, I'm going.
Alrighty. This is actually a pretty cool segment. You get to go back to town and talk to everyone. Now, three things I want to bring up. One, what was Eden even going to do? Was it just going to collide into Earth or something, or was it just going to fire a laser? Two, we finally got Data's purpose. Apparently he's a backup memory unit. We won't find out for what exactly until Legends 2, though. And three, okay, what's with Megaman's voice? First a bean 2 cutscenes ago, then a boat, and now sorry? Is Megaman Canadian? Now, first off, my obviously must say goodbye to the person who's helped us out so much throughout the entire game. Our good friend, the Can. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. You were a grand companion throughout this adventure. 1,000 Zenny. And when I say you can say goodbye to everyone, I mean everyone. Everyone's littered throughout the town, Wily, even the dog's here. What the? The dog can talk? I've actually never noticed it. What the? Raro Raggy? Yeah. Okay then. That's new. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, one thing that I did in between parts as well was I funded all the repair projects, so now they're at least repairing the city. I do believe everyone, however, that is worth talking to is in the Apple Market and downtown area here. Like, I think Ira, the hospital girl, is over here somewhere. Well, here's Wily.
Well, I guess this means we somehow managed to live through the legendary disaster. Thanks to you, Megaman. I don't know exactly what happened at the main gate, but I do know that if it weren't for you, we'd probably all be dead right now. Thank you for everything you've done to us. You inspired me to go into robotics myself. Maybe make a red robot. I'm thinking Zero. Or maybe Base. Choices.
I'm going far too long with this joke. Hey, Ira, good to see you're walking around finally. So yeah, I actually really like this idea. More games need to do stuff like this. You could... really, all you really have to do is talk to, I think, Roll, your grandfather, and then you're leaving, but yeah, I like this. Cool little attention to detail. Although, I need to check something really quick. Specifically with these guys right here. Oh, and also, she didn't have her baby at all, actually. That's kind of weird. Why no, actually... I'm forgetting things. She did have her baby, but apparently... I forget. The dialogue, I can't remember. It's been for years. I could feasibly just read it and do stuff, but I'm too lazy. How you doing, guys? You helped us out a lot. I did name myself Hippopotamus! I completely forgot about that. Oh, and also, one thing I didn't mention before, I forget where they actually state it, but back when these two were a digger couple, he was the spotter and she was the digger. She did all the work. That would explain so much why he sucked at the very beginning of the game. I'm gonna miss this town. I kinda wish it was one of the islands you can go to in Legends 2, but oh well. Let's head on back to Gramps for our ever so wonderful goodbye. Fly for me, doves! Make my exit grand! Alright, is it Gramps I talked to or is it Roll? I think it's Roll, actually. Yep, let's head on off.
Thank you so much for your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye, take care.
Goodbye.
See you later, Amelia.
still didn't find out anything about your mom and dad. Or the motherlode.
Well, it can't be helped. It's not like we meant to come here in the first place, right? But everything worked out in the end, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Megaman, did something happen while you were underground?
Huh? Yeah, well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you, okay?
Roll!
Megaman, roll! Look outside! The island!
Megaman!
Okay.
What is it?
Whoa! Roll left! Left!
Huh? Okay. Hey, isn't that...
They all came to see us off.
Thank you so much! Thank you! Bye-bye!
I'll get you next time!
I hope those of you at home are watching. Our brave heroes are taking off, heading for new adventures. As you can see, the people of Catalogs have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Hey, everybody! They were all really nice people. Maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Yeah.
Okay, setting new course. Here we go!
Goodbye, magical cookie in the sea. I will miss you. I'm getting weird Resident Evil 5 flashbacks, by the way. And yeah, that, everyone, was Mega Man Legends. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play as long as it's been. As sporadic as it was, I really do enjoyed it, and I really do enjoy this game. This is actually, to this date, my longest-lasting Let's Play. I started this back in December 1st of 2012, almost 2 years ago to the day, even. And here we are today on what would probably be November 13th. Yeah, because this should be edited and uploaded tomorrow. Legends 1, I have to admit, is a game I go back to very often. Every time, I still thoroughly enjoy it. There's something about it that I love. I think it's the exploration factor, maybe it's the heavy dialogue, maybe it's the graphical style. To this day, I can't tell. All I know is that this is a game that whenever I play it, my nostalgia activates greatly, and I always enjoy thoroughly. Legends 2 is technically, in my opinion, the better game, but to me, this is the better experience, just due to the fact of how much I love it. Though, admittedly, I can't tell which one I overall like more as a game. But, I guess I'll decide that by Legends 2. And as for the whole Legends 3 thing being cancelled, I know this is quite a few years old at this point. That really did disappoint me, because I really loved this one. I hadn't played 2 at that point, but I did shortly thereafter. And my god, they really shouldn't have canceled it. Or at least use the negative press of the cancellation to their own help, I suppose the word would be there. Because without the negative press, and if they had kept developing it in secret and then released it, fans would have been all over that. But they decided not to do that, and instead were idiots. The only thing I really have to say about this game I don't like is the music, as I mentioned before. Not many good songs in this game, but it's because they went for the atmospheric approach, and I can understand that. In fact, I will say, the credits theme here is probably one of the best songs in the game, because it's really funny. It's pretty much, all the voice actors, especially the Bonds, having fun and singing for some reason. Nice laugh there, Teasel. If you want to play this, there's the original PlayStation release, and I think it's on PlayStation Network. I'm probably wrong about that, though, because I know there was some weird rights stuff going on there. And if you're in Japan, or you have a Actually, I forget if the PSP is region locked. By the way, in Japan, there was a Mega Man Legends collection that had Legends 1 and 2 on it. So if you have a Japanese PSP, or if PSPs aren't region locked and you import it, that's for you, I suppose. You got to get through the English, not English, Japanese dialogue and such, but it shouldn't be too hard to navigate if you follow this. I highly recommend it, though. It doesn't go for that much on Amazon in comparison to other games. I think it goes for maybe $70 or so, so it's nothing terribly expensive. I highly recommend it, though. And I will admit, though, even to this day, as you probably heard me a couple times, I still laugh my ass off at the voice acting. Mind you, it's better than all the voice acting that came before it from Capcom. I'm looking at you, Mega Man X's 4, 8, and Resident Evil 1. In fact, this was around the time where voice acting started to get at least somewhat decent, because Brave Fencer Musashi came out in around the relatively same time, so, yeah. I really want to thank you guys so much for 80 subscribers. That's the entire reason I did this part today. And as you noticed, this was a celebration series. This series started as the 100th video on the channel, or 101st in its case. And here we are, around 500 videos, 80 subscribers, and it's been one hell of a ride. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next celebration game. Not Legends 2, because that would take a bit too long. Maybe Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Actually, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. An hour-long session of that would be pretty fun. I think I could do that. Actually, if I'm listening in, but I'm hearing a lot of the actual voice clips from the game in the credits. I didn't notice that before. Huh. In terms of the next Mega Man game I'm going to do overall, though, I forget which one I recorded first that's going to be uploaded. It's going to be a while for that, because I have quite a few other games to upload first. But I think the next Mega Man game is either X3 or a redo of the original. I forget which. What the... Breath of Fire 3? What? I've actually never noticed that. Why the hell is there Breath of Fire stuff in the credits? What the hell? Okay, then. One thing I will admit, though. This is a game that is much more fun to play than it is to watch, so if you weren't convinced by watching this, I recommend giving this game a shot yourself to see how you like it. It is one of those games. Anyway, time for a post-credits scene where Nick Fury makes Mega Man remember the Avengers, so enjoy! That was sarcasm, by the way.
Well, there they go. Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron, can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right, that's right.
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings.
They stole the mother load. I love that.
Who would have thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up? I told you we'd have the last laugh!
That's assuming we make it to the next island without sinking. Oh well, at least he's in a good mood.
I love the Bon so much. They're actually my favorite characters in the game. Anyway, time for our final parting words from Bon Bon, actually.
Babu, babu,
Great words there, Bon Bon. By the way, I should mention, that's the same voice actor as Pikachu. But yeah, that was Legends 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play, whatever that may be. Although Superstar Saga is going to be going on for a bit longer. It should end next Monday, actually. In fact, it's going to end on the 17th, which is actually its 11th anniversary release, so that's pretty cool. Huh, I just realized that. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. By the way, I should mention really quick, this is where you get the difficulty select. So, yeah, now I'll see you guys then.